A Supreme Court justice called Alexandre de Moraes has jailed protesters, censored social media, and the new government is planning to ban something called fake news. This is all of concern to Glenn Greenwald, who is a journalist based in that country. He joins us tonight for an update from Brazil. Glenn, thank you for coming. How would you assess what's going on there? It's hard to know from here.
I think it's an extension of a lot of trends that have been going around the world, and including in the United States, which is the government viewing the internet as this extremely alarming development because it gives power into the hands of people to communicate with one another, to judge for themselves what to believe. And governments are looking for ways increasingly to control that and to prevent individuals from speaking freely on it. And Brazil has become like this extreme manifestation of where this is leading, where I would really call it judicial tyranny. This one judge has the ability to order people banned and censored by telling social media companies that unless they comply within 2 hours, they will start to experience very significant fines. He gives no reason, no evidence, no notice to the people who are being censored, let alone a fair trial of any kind. It's just a secret decree issued with no reasoning, and then these people have to be silenced, including politicians who got more votes than anyone from the Brazilian people to represent them in Congress. I think this is where a lot of countries are headed.
So you have hardly been a cheerleader for Bolsonaro, who lost or is no longer president anyway. But you've been attacked really strongly for pointing out that you have to have civil liberties in a functioning country. Are you worried about your safety there for saying that?
It's interesting. I mean, under the Bolsonaro government, there were prosecutors who tried to imprison me for reporting that I did during those years. But I have to say that in all my time as a journalist, there was never a moment where I thought to myself, should I really criticize this political official? Is it really worth the risk? Until I started in the past few months criticizing this particular judge. It was really the first time in the back of my mind I thought maybe it's not worth criticizing him because of the power that he wields and the way that he's proved he'll use it. And that is a sign that you live in a repressive climate when you start being scared of even criticizing a government official.